So we are here today with Paul Phillips, CEO of Telecorp, based in Canada. Welcome, Paul.
Thank you very much for having me.
Paul, could you just give us a rough overview over Telecorp? What is the business of Telecorp?
Well, Telecorp has basically four software services that it offers, one being the sales division, and one being the meeting tool, one being iConnects, and one being the staffing software. The unique thing about our software is that the three of them are combined together, which makes it a really an efficient tool. So there's a lot of unique things about us, because not only do we have solutions that people would utilize, we also have unique features on each one of them, and so we're pretty proud of some of the inventions and features that we've put together, and there's very quite a few of them that are quite unique, so we're quite happy with that type of product that we've developed.
Paul, please give us a rough overview. What makes your company unique if you think about your competitors, for example?
Well, I think there's a lot that's unique about us. I think we think a little differently, and I think the fact that the unique thing would be that the three products are put into one. There's no one else that has that product out there, and each one of the products has certain components that are not available anywhere else. And I think the fact that you don't have to have two or three other softwares running, and where you can just have ours, and you can use as much or little as you wanted, and so it makes it very effective. I think the contact manager itself is quite unique because of it holding on to historical information and conversations, including with the mobile app part, where you can actually not lose any information, have track of everything that's happened, and it actually will do speech to text onto your system. So actually record the conversation and actually put it into your contact manager, so you can actually have all your notes, and if you have to edit it, anything out after that, you can, but it stores everything. So ideally, for the user, it's going to be amazing, because they don't have to do the paperwork quite the same they would have for any other systems. So I think that's amazing, and I think, of course, for the management, is that they're getting that information right away, and they can virtually get it as soon as it happens. They can get that information, so there is no delay. So I think all in all, there's so many more unique factors about us than any of our competitors, and that starts with all the softwares being together, and the fact, like the iStaff part of it, there is no other software that does what that does. So we stand alone in a lot of issues, a lot of ideas of the products. So we're very, very happy with that.
Thanks a lot, Paul. Paul, could you just give us a rough overview? What kind of profit or revenues do you expect for the next years?
Well, at present we're offering a 45-day free trial, and people are signing up right now, and we have over 1,100 at this time. But the real, revenue for us will probably not translate until about November of this year, after the 45-60 days that they get and get everybody up going and everything, as the product will be released in August. But I would say this year was pretty well a write-off, but the next year we're going to have revenues of $5 million with approximately $750,000 in profit. So not bad for our first year. In our year three, we're going to do just over $13 million, and we'll have a $5 million profit. So we're very excited about our third year, because and their fifth year will be $33 million in revenue with a $16 million profit. One of the things that's really important about our profit picture, because this is residual income, and so it just keeps on growing while our costs remain relatively the same. So we're very excited about that as it continues to grow. So.
Thanks a lot. Very interesting. And maybe last question for today. Paul, could you give us a rough overview? Why should an investor invest in Telecorp?
Well, I think there's a number of reasons to invest in us. I think, first of all, I would encourage people to take the demo. Whether you're interested in the product enough to use it is another story. But if you can see it, I think it's probably the best thing for you, because a demo will definitely show you what the software does. And so I would encourage you to take the demo and see it, because I think, you want to believe in the product, and you want to understand how it works, and you want to know it. And I always encourage people to take a look at it, because it will sell itself. And then in the cases in the presentations we've done, even at the early stages, the interest is unbelievable. And I think that's what you have to believe what the product can do, because for me to sit and tell tell you what it does and how great it is. It doesn't fulfill what you can see and how you can do it. And I urge you even take the 45-day trial and see what you think of the software. And another thing is that we're going to have a fairly unique stands that we're going to do. Starting in the year 2012, we're going to, using our meeting tool, have at least 2 shareholder meetings a year. But we're also going to have every quarter we're going to have a software update, and it's going to be where you're going to see where the company is as far as the technical part of it. And this is where we can sort of bounce ideas together. So anybody wants to participate in that, I mean, it's it's your company type of thing. So I think that's very unique for a company like us to take that initiative on. But I think we got something that I want a lot of people to hear about. So I think if they have the initiatives to take that time, an hour or 2 hours every 3 months to hear what we're doing, then I think that's good. And then, of course, at the shareholder meeting. So I think we're a pretty upfront kind of company. I think we got some really clear visions. I think particularly we have a really good understanding of our niche market and how we can make things work. And the thing is, our customers that we get along the way, I think will just grow because of how we've either reduced some of their costs or increased their sales, and that's our goal, is to do in every case to make those increases. And so I think that says a lot. So that's what I would encourage.
Well, thanks a lot, Paul. It was a pleasure to have you here in Frankfurt at the Stock Exchange. Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much for having me. It's really an honor to be here. Thanks again.